Hey guys, welcome back to another Mental Health Monday where I will be answering your questions that you asked me about mental health. Today I have 3 of them that I am going to answer, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first one is, do you have insomnia, and if so, how do you treat it? So the answer to that is yes. I have a very difficult time falling asleep and staying asleep. I always take sleep medication. If I don't take sleep medication, then I just lie awake in bed forever. So it's not fun. I'm prescribed a benzo, so I take that. And sometimes I also take Benadryl, and there's another like over-the-counter like sleep medication too that I sometimes take instead of Benadryl. I'll take melatonin too, and I also sometimes take these sleep drinks. I think I've showed them to you before in a video. If you've been here a while, they have just like a bunch of stuff in them that like helps you relax and fall asleep. They're actually pretty useful. I have to order them on Amazon now. They used to be in like pretty much any convenience store you'd walk into, but I don't see them anymore. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I cope with falling asleep. And I usually always go to bed early. I go to bed at like 8 p.m. basically, sometimes even a little bit earlier than that. It's just my schedule. I go to bed at 8, and then I wake up at 7 to feed the cats, and then sometimes I'll go back to bed for a couple hours, or I may just get up then, and that's my sleep schedule. I need to keep it to a strict schedule because I feel like with this illness, sleep is very, very important, and it's good to be on a consistent sleep cycle. So yes, I do really care about my sleep and really manage it pretty well. The next question is, are you embarrassed by how your disease makes you behave or how it limits your life? Definitely. In the past, when I've been in manic or psychotic episodes around other people, I have been so embarrassed. I have done some really insane, inappropriate things around a bunch of people in my past, and I'm not proud of it. I don't like thinking about it. I treated other people really poorly, and I wasn't doing well. I was very sick back then. Now that I'm on stable medicines, I'm more stable on medicine, I feel a little bit better and a little bit more confident about myself. I am embarrassed about how it limits my life because I am not working, and it makes me feel bad because everyone has a job, and here I am. I've tried to work so many times, I can't even tell you guys how many jobs I've had, but my disease limits me from working a normal job, and it also limits me from doing volunteer work in person. Like, I would really like to do some like volunteer work with animals in person, but just getting there and doing it all by myself is just very intimidating, and the paranoia kind of creeps in, and I can't do it. So I am definitely like embarrassed by the limits of that this disease puts on me. And the final question is, do you divulge your disability to people you meet, or do you keep it private? So all of my close friends know what my disease is, and they know that I'm not working because of it, and it limits me. Now if I meet someone like my hairstylist, or I don't know, anyone else that's like a casual acquaintance like that, I always just tell them I'm like in between jobs. That's the easiest answer for me to come up with. If they ask me what I do, I'll just mention like my past career and that I'm transitioning in that field, and just kind of leave it at that, because I don't think it's really anyone's business to know your medical history, and just because there's so much stigmatization on schizophrenia, bipolar, even depression and anxiety, I don't know. I feel like it could be a good learning opportunity for people. Like if I were to tell like my hairstylist I have schizoaffective disorder and like explain what it is, it could be good for her to have that education. But I just don't want to risk it, you know? Like, I don't want to make the situation uncomfortable or awkward or have the person feel differently about me. So I really only divulge that information to close friends or family. And actually my extended family does not know at all. So they're kind of like in that, I don't know what kind of, I don't know what they think of me, to be honest. They think I'm a weirdo, but they just don't ask questions. So I don't know what they think. But anyways, so that is the questions for this week on Mental Health Monday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you again next week. Bye.